Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Patrick Garrity, and welcome back to the Neverending Tour. And Happy New Year. It's 2019, and this is a milestone year for me. This is my 18th year of stand-up comedy and my 10th year on the Neverending Tour. No home, no residence, just me and my signed-up car, touring around the country non-stop. And for the past 10 years, it's been a blast for the most part. However, after 10 years of doing this and living on the road, I've come to realize it's not sustainable. Financially, mentally, or physically. So that's why this year I'm starting up a Patreon. I know some of you guys are like, what the hell is a Patreon? I know, I just found out about it recently myself. A Patreon is basically a monthly subscription so fans can directly support their artists. But you get to decide how much you want to pay monthly to support that artist. It could be $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever. And there's people making over $100,000 a month just from their fans subscribing to their Patreon. So me personally, I don't have a huge following, but I have a very loyal one. You guys showed me how much you had my back when that club bounced that check on me for $1,200. And I never would have gotten paid if it weren't for you guys. And I really appreciate it. So my personal page is maxed out at 5,000. And my fan page is currently at 7,340. So that's 12,340. Let's just round that down to 10,000. Nice round, even number. Get rid of Russian robots and fake accounts and all that bullshit. So if I could just get 10% of my following to do the bare minimum of $1 a month, that would help me out significantly. Now 50%, 5,000 people subscribing to $1 a month, I could do some damage. Now potentially at 100%, 10,000 people, all donating $1, I'd pretty much be invincible. You know, a lot of times after shows, I have people offer to buy me a drink, which I appreciate. However, I'm not that much of a drinker, and hangovers really aren't helping my career. Gas money is what would be most beneficial. I'm not big on asking people for money unless I absolutely need it. And then I look at these TV evangelists, and these pieces of shit are asking their followers for private jets and shit.
You know, I've owned 3 different jets in my life, and used them and just burning them up for the Lord Jesus Christ.
Televangelist Jesse Duplantis says God himself told him it's time for an upgrade.
He said, I want you to believe me for a Falcon 7X. So I said, okay.
And he's asking his followers for the $54 million.
I really believe that if Jesus was physically on the earth today, he wouldn't be riding a donkey.
Fellow televangelist Kenneth Copeland recently bought a $36 million Gulfstream 5 jet.
Praise God. Isn't that good?
The two have commiserated about how they can't fly or pray with commercial airline passengers.
This dope-filled world, right? And get in a long tube with a bunch of demons.
Right. I'm just trying to get my oil leak fixed. Like after 18 years of stand-up comedy, I just want one good year. I just want to drive around the country at least one time without this fucking check engine light on. I seriously feel like this check engine light is becoming like a metaphor for my life. Just some kind of impending doom looming over me, waiting to fuck shit up. It's especially stressful when I'm driving through Arizona and New Mexico and through the desert, just constantly looking at this thing, waiting for it to fuck me up. Now, for someone that lives out of their car, a Patreon would be hugely beneficial. Like from a business point of view, it would be stupid for me not to have one. Now for 2019, I'm hoping this is the last year that I tour around the country in this particular car. When 2020 comes around, I'm hoping to have enough saved so I can get something, preferably made in the 2000s. I want to clear coat this one and retire it. So if you guys haven't signed this one yet, come out to a show and sign it, because I'm hoping this is the last year for this one. A lot of times people ask me what my end game is, and I just want the tour to grow. Eventually, my biggest dream would be to have a tour bus with myself and 3 other comedians touring around the country and everybody signing this tour bus. I think that would be pretty badass. But that's a huge ways away. Short term, I just want to get this car fixed up as much as possible and get this fucking check engine light turned off before I leave Florida. Like I said, I just want 1 year of touring around the country with an AC that works and a check engine light that's not on my dashboard. Some of you guys are probably wondering, well, how do we sign up for Patreon? It's really easy. There's an app you can download on your phone, and after you sign in, just put in the artist that you want to support. Please look me up, Patrick Garrity, and subscribe to my Patreon. It's 2019 and the never-ending tour continues.
Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me?
And I could really use your support. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you on the road.
Like our shit?